Hi guys, we are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on post notifications. Is Charli XCX trying to get a Nicki Minaj collaboration? She posted on TikTok listening to New Body. A few weeks ago, she posted listening to Barbie Roll by Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj. I've been hearing she wants to work with Nicki Minaj. So let me know if you guys would be here for a collaboration. I don't really care for Charli XCX music like that, but I'm sure the song would be a hit. Okay, I'm sure the song would be a hit, but I don't really care for Charli XCX music like that. It's not really my cup of tea. Okay, I would strictly listen to the song because Nicki Minaj is on it. But it's not really my cup of tea, but I'm sure the song is going to be a hit record. And Charli XCX did have a really good year last year. We'll see if she'll be able to keep up the momentum, because sometimes these artists have a good year and then they start flopping the following year. Okay, the momentum dies. So let me know how y'all feel about it. I definitely would be here for a collaboration because I know the song is going to be a hit, but I don't really care for Charli XCX. Now, next, a few people were asking my opinion on this. I'm actually, after today, probably not going to really talk about Kanye on YouTube because I'm completely done with that man. But he did tweet, Cardi B replaced Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion replaced Cardi B, Doja Cat replaced Megan Thee Stallion, Doechii replaced Doja Cat after Doja started popping that blank-ish. Funny how similar Doechii and Doja Cat's names are. They had Lizzo promote black obesity. That's not funny. What? I'm sorry. Why he come after Lizzo for? Lizzo not even a female rapper. He said Lizzo promoted black obesity. He just coming after everybody. Then he said, I'm really proud of Lizzo. She's an amazing talent and she's taking her life into her own hands. It looks like Kanye West is off his meds. I don't really think that Doechii is Doja Cat's replacement. Okay? But I see a shift after the Scarlet era. I've noticed a shift with Doja Cat after the Scarlet era, which I heard RCA the colorist wasn't happy about, when she got really dark and, she was, again, in them racist chat rooms after they warned her not to be. And she did go against her own community by posting similar things that Kanye West has posted, okay? If you know what I'm talking about. So I do feel like there is a shift. And her song with Jack Harlow not even doing that well. It's doing okay, but it ain't doing great. So I do feel like there's a shift happening with Doja Cat. And I think it really stems from that Scarlet era. Okay? That Scarlet era did not help her when she went really dark and demonic, and she switched up her looks, and it looks like she's trying to get back to her normal self, but sometimes the damage has already been done. But I will say this, we already know Cardi B was here to replace Nicki Minaj. Okay, I don't think that Cardi B was replaced by Megan Thee Stallion. I definitely don't believe that. And the reason why I don't believe that is because even though Megan is more talented, she still don't get the same push as Cardi B. Okay? Like, Cardi B and Doechii were the only two female rappers to win Rap Album of the Year. She got way more albums than Cardi B and has never won that at the Scammies. Okay? And then on top of that, it's like, she don't got 5 number ones. She can't really do pop records like Cardi B. Like, Cardi B could do a record with Shakira. You know what I'm saying? And a SZA and a Musty Walker. And even though those records flopped, she still is able to, get those collaborations. Like, she's doing a collaboration with Ozuna. Like, people are not collaborating with Megan Thee Stallion like that. Let's be very clear, especially after the Tory situation. So I just don't believe that because she don't get the same type of push. Okay, she don't even sell like that. She's never had the sales of a Cardi B when Cardi B was in her prime. Cardi B is no longer in her prime, but she never had the sales like Cardi B when Cardi was in her prime. When? Now, it looks like Cardi B has clapped back at Kanye West, who has been questioning her career. She said, I was designed to win. So let me know how y'all feel about that. I haven't seen her win in a long time. Okay, I don't know where she winning at. It might be in her head because she's definitely not winning when it comes to female rap. Now, moving on from that, Doja Cat has confirmed a music video is coming by sharing a photo from the music video for the first single off her album, Vi. The first single is expected to be released in the second week of April, while the album is expected to be released in the summer. Goodness gracious, Doja Cat really coming. What does this mean for Cardi B, though? Cardi B was supposed to release around this time. Okay, now she still could, but I think Doja Cat, people probably would rather listen to Doja Cat than Cardi B right now. Even though I feel like RCA feel a type of way about Doja Cat in her Scarlet era, I feel like the general public, if they could choose who to listen to, is going to be Doja Cat, because Doja Cat consistently puts out music, and she doesn't act like an influencer. She's more known for her music than who she's dating, going on rants on social media. And to be quite honest, Doja Cat is a overall better artist than Cardi B. Let's just be honest. Overall, rapping, singing, producing, when we're talking about performing, Doja Cat is that girl. Cardi B hasn't even done an arena tour. She's been in the game for like 10 years now. Hasn't done an arena tour like Doja Cat has. So I think people are probably going to be in tune to see what Doja Cat has in store. Now, moving on from that, fans want JT and Pensy Face Carisha to put out another album. A fan said they need one more album done the correct way. What does that even mean? The correct way? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't need the Citygirls to get back together. Okay? I like JT as a solo artist. I like her music. I think she's very talented. I think she deserves a lot of success. And I feel like low-key Carisha was holding her back. And I feel like Carisha and JT, they're never fully going to be the same how they used to be. Okay? Too much has low-key happened. They beefed publicly, went back and forth on social media. Carisha is still cool with Cardi B. Cardi B basically went at JT. Mr. Brown, aka Saucy Santana, don't mess with JT. He's cool with Carisha. There's too many people around them, mostly Carisha, which has caused the separation between Carisha and JT. I think Mr. Brown was in her ear, and that kind of caused the rift between JT and Carisha. And I don't think that there's a lot of people that are around them, mostly Carisha, that want her to be cool with JT. I think that they'll always be cordial, but I don't think that they'll be best friends or sisters like they used to be. And I don't care what they say on social media. It's evident that they don't really fool with each other like that. So it's going to be very interesting if they do get back together, because I don't really feel like they get along. Now, speaking of Carisha, Lizzo calls out Carisha for comments that Carisha made about Lizzo in her interview on Club Shay Shay.
When you got a natural body, you look like a little boy. You don't got no sex appeal. You this and you that. When you do get the BBL, it's like, oh my God, your body fake. It's like, if you natural, they hate you. If you got a BBL, they hate you. What do you want? Like, people, I'm gonna just use this, like Lizzo, for example.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, oh my God, she's so fat. She looks so good now.
Right.
Now it's like, oh my God, ew.
She done had surgery. She done got life.
Yeah, like, oh my God, she need to stop. Like, pick a side.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in my opinion, I don't really feel like anything Carisha said was wrong. I really don't. So I don't know why Lizzo decided to confront her. But I also haven't seen really any negative comments about Lizzo's weight loss. I see mostly positive comments. But this is what Lizzo had to say, okay, while she was on, I believe, Twitch streaming.
She's so fat, right? I remember that. But then they were like, ew. What is the ew? I have to know.
Like, you know how, like, people when you before, like, your weight loss, people used to be like, oh my God, she need to lose weight, she too fat, that shit not cute. That's what I was pertaining to, that part. Like, people just was like, oh my God, she need to lose weight, that shit not cute. Like, that was the ew that I was pertaining to.
Oh, got you. Because you were like, and then she looks so good, and people are like, ew, because Shay was like, oh, because what, she did surgery, or she did, you know what I mean, she's on Ozempic or whatever. Was that, I thought that you were kind of referring to, actually I thought you were saying I got too little.
No. So what I'm saying now is, like, people always have something to say. You get me? Like, woman is like, you need to lose weight. Then you lose weight, and it's like, oh my God, that don't look good on her. She, like, you just can never be,
right.
People can never be like, it's them if you do, them if you don't.
Now, moving on to Selena and Benny Blanco. As we know, they put out a album together called I Said I Love You First. I believe that's what it's called. And I'm honestly completely shocked because I kind of like the album. Shockingly. Because, you know, I don't think Selena has much talent. But the whisper singing that she be doing, she's good at that. Okay? She could give Billie Eilish a run for her money. Okay? Because she was doing a lot of whisper singing. But I low-key enjoyed the album. I'm not going front. Okay? Well, some of the songs on the album, not every song. But I think majority of the songs are pretty good. It sucks that she's not really getting a push like that musically. But Selena, she got a few bops, okay? I don't know if this was AI. Maybe Benny Blanco and Selena were using AI. But she sounded pretty good on this album. Now, the records I like, okay, may not be what the people like, the general public like. But the records I liked were Younger and Hotter Than Me, Don't Wanna Cry, that's a boppity bop, Blue is Flame, and Sunset Boulevard. I like those records. And there was a Spanish song that I liked on there too. Okay, I forgot the name of it. But I feel like overall it was a solid album. I think people don't take Selena seriously as an artist because she can't sing and she definitely can't dance or perform, but she could sing a tune. Okay, there's something there. She could sing a tune. I feel like she could give Billie a run for her money if she take her music career a little bit more seriously. Like, she doesn't take her music career as seriously as Billie does. That's why Billie got 2 Oscars. But with that being said, the album was low-key fire. Okay? I don't know. I might have to add a few records to my playlist. Who would have thought? I thought the album was trash. That's why I didn't give a review when the album came out, because I thought it was going to be trash. But I was wrong. It's actually low-key kind of fire. Now, next, Doechii is now the female rapper with the most monthly listeners on Palify, currently at 56.9 million. Well, I don't know who checking for Doechii like that. No shade, because I like Doechii's music. Don't get me wrong. Like, Doechii has a few bops. I like Nissan Altima. That was on her latest mixtape. Alter Ego is also fire. Persuasive is a bop that came out years ago. She got a song called Crazy that I like. She has a few bops. But I just don't know if I fully believe that 56.9 million people in the world are listening to Doechii like that. I don't know. Okay? But here's the thing. People might be listening because she won that Grammy. You know, she did win, I think, Rap Album of the Year. So maybe being at the Grammys exposed her to a new audience. But I just feel like in the real world, outside of Stan, Twitter, and social media, I don't really hear people talking about Doechii like that at all. But maybe it's because she's a hip-hop artist. But I don't hear nobody really talk about Doechii outside of like social media. So maybe it could be people are tuning in to see how her music sounds, considering that she won that Grammy. Maybe it's payola. We don't know. But at the end of the day, I'm happy for Doechii because she is a dark-skinned female rapper. I do think that she deserves success because she is talented. Okay? When Ice Spice was getting the payola, nobody cared. Nobody batted an eye. So let Doechii win. Now, last and definitely not least, Luther is challenging for a 6th week at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. So congratulations to SZA and Kung Fu Kenny. We need a music video, but I feel like it might be a little bit too late. Like that should have came out in February or something like that. You know, no shade. I feel like it might be too late for a Luther music video, but I feel like for as big of a hit this record was, it's weird that we didn't get one. Like now I feel like artists are just being lazy. Like even when they get a smash hit, they don't want to put out a music video. Okay, that's weird. I mean, I don't understand what's going on with these labels, but if you have a smash hit, put out a video for the fans. I see a lot of fans asking for the video, so why haven't it came out? Okay, so that's weird, but Luther is a bop, so I'm not shocked that it will be #1 for another week. Congratulations to Kung Fu Kenny. And we already know that they will probably be performing it on tour, so that's a given. But anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.